Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Wednesday. Yesterday was a glorious day, and today should be as well, or at least that's what the news says. So today I'm going to read Chapter 10, The Gigantic Giant Goof-up by Sarah Courtauld, in which there are good manners. You go first. No, please, you go first. And no, after you, really, are just a few of the things that giants don't usually say as they clamber up and down the beanstalk that leads up to the land of the giants. More often, the giants grunt, step on each other's feet, pry each other's gnarly fingers off the beanstalk, and throw each other out into the huge empty sky, grarfing, a giant word for grunting and laughing. But with this particular giant, the other giants really did stop. They really did say, "Oh, sorry, let me get out of your way. Do you need me to jump off the beanstalk? Yes, no trouble at all. Oh, it's only a mile or two down. My pleasure." Too Big just seemed to have that effect on the other giants. So very soon, Too Big had climbed all the way up to the top of the beanstalk, where he hauled himself up into the cliffs, stopped for a moment, and then gnarfed with satisfaction. They had reached the land of the giants. Inside the little wooden box in Lavender's pocket, the holy snail fizzed gently with excitement. She allowed herself to eat another leaf because her strange magic was working. It was wonderful granting wishes, so unpredictable, so magical, so fulfilling. It was almost always worked out wonderfully. Who knew what would happen next? But wait, halt, be still. Whatever happened to Boris and her weird sisters? Were they hot on the heels of the giant? Well, no, not really. They weren't even slightly warm on the heels of the giant. For although Boris, Doris, and Horace had set out to find Lavender and the snail as fast as they could, unfortunately for them, that wasn't very fast at all. First, Doris had taken 4 hours to decide which cape would go best with her broomstick. Then she had taken another 2 hours to work out which gloves would go best with her cape. Then Horace had forgotten her hat and had to go back for it. Finally, Boris had gotten so angry with Horace and Doris that she needed to spend several hours alone, calmly counting down from 100 before they could set off. At last, they were zooming over the marsh of the unusual smells on their broomsticks at full speed, 2.7 miles per hour. "Ooh, isn't this a thrill?" said Doris. "I love quest." Isn't that just typical of Doris, thought Boris. She simply has no idea of the gravity of this situation. But it turned out that none of the witches had much of the idea of the gravity of this situation. For at that precise moment, all the magic in their broomsticks ran out. There was a rackety, spluttering sound. Then there was no sound at all. And then they all fell headlong into the marsh. There they are, all falling down out of the sky. All right, my friends, that was the end of Chapter 10. Tomorrow I will read Chapter 11, in which there is staring. Have a great day.